miles in is when we got to the top of that hill, and then it was just like straight downhill, and that was so by the time I got to the second aid station, which was right at the bottom of that hill, I was just off. I was like, this. I was having a good time. First 10 miles I felt good, and now I'm Then came by far the most difficult leg. I thought that downhill sucked. Then it was just for the next like 3 hours and 45 minutes, it was just up, down, up, down, up, down. I was just praying, like, please, just be flat. Please, I'll run fast, just be flat. And it never came. It was either up or down. And it's like, it's really hard to like, when you're on a run and it's hurting. It's hurting. I'm just like, fucking keep checking my watch to see I'm in so much pain. I think I trained really well for 10 miles. And then now I'm just kind of winging it. A lot of times with just running, it's like you can get into a flow state where you're just like, and you're like a zombie and you're just like kind of trying to find that runner's high, whatever. But this, it's just like, it's like watching a fucking screensaver right in front of you the whole time. Just rocks, but like you're trying to, it's like a little video game. I remember this one time, there was a super steep downhill. It was so steep and I was like, how the f***? And so I was like kind of trying to go sideways, but I was slipping because it was so steep. And I was like a little bit scared. And then this dude comes from behind me and just like completely like, you know when you like just let your legs go and let gravity do its thing? He was like, boom, 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 just like cruise down the whole thing. He's like, you just gotta send it, bro. And I was like, okay. It inspired me. So I just sent it. And that was the safest way, I guess. That third leg was the most brutal. So, my mom, at the last aid station, I have 3 water bottles, and she was like, you want me to fill them up for you? Because I was going to go pee. And I was like, yeah, sure. And she was like, do you want iced tea in one? And I was like, sure. I was like in a rush. So I was like, f it, yeah. And now, it's been 2.5 hours since I saw her. Both my waters are gone, and all I have is brisk iced tea. And it's just not hitting, unfortunately. Last aid station, I knew I had 7 miles to go, and I felt pretty good, and I was like, I think I might do this in under 10 hours. And then I just had 0 gas left. It was like 2 miles in, and I just started to, I mean, anyone that's done like a endurance race where they've gone really hard and they're trying to beat a time, they know this feeling. It's like you have nothing left, and every second you're just trying to convince yourself that you can keep going. It's just like, it's just that feeling. This climb, it's the last climb. All I want to do is sleep. That's all I want to do. More climbing. Ugh. And the worst part was, the all trails that I had downloaded on my phone, it said 36.6 miles. So that's what I was looking for on my watch. And I hit that, and the finish was nowhere to be seen. And I had 0 left, like nothing. I was running 5 steps, and then leaning on my knees, and just like...
Yay! Oh, yeah. Who's that? Come on, Cody! Woo!
May 22nd, and last week, or this week, actually, I signed up for a 60-kilometer ultramarathon trail run. So I went out like way too hard. I messed up my knee pretty bad. So I took a week off to go on a surf trip, didn't run at all, rested my knee. So that left me with 6 weeks to train. On a hike, not feeling that great. I guess the way you train for this is you work up to doing a 5-hour long run, and then the next day you do a 5-hour hike. That's how you get your legs used to the distance and the elevation. I was in a pretty bad rut at the start, just wasn't happy and hadn't been happy for a decent amount of time, and I finally started feeling good again. I mean, like, there were some really days. Didn't finish my 16 miles. Failed gloriously today. Took me like 2 hours, even after I finished, to feel somewhat normal again. I was just like, that's when you know you worked hard, is when you can't even like when recovering doesn't even feel good. It didn't. It was like, felt like I was still racing. For 2 hours I was sitting in a chair like, when am I gonna feel good again? So my sister also did it. She crushed it. My dad crushed it. My brother-in-law crushed it. My mom was gonna do it too, but she injured herself, so she was the support crew, along with Kelsey and Chili, who were the best support crew ever. Seeing them at the aid stations just made my world.
Yay! Yay, Cody!
Thank you for watching.